What's up, senoritas? Good morning. How's everybody? Welcome to your Saturday. We are finally in to our weekend. Finally. I am getting ready for the day. We've got some errands that we need to run today, and then I've got a nail appointment this afternoon, and then tonight we've got a double date situation going on to go to the zoo lights. I am pumped. I love the zoo lights, and I haven't been in probably like a few years, so I'm excited. But I'm just getting ready this morning, doing just a little bit of makeup, so I thought I'd pop on and say hi and get ready with you girls. My dog has decided to say hello as well, so that's what I'm doing right now, petting him. So I hope you guys are doing well. Move, come on, go, skedaddle. Hope you guys are doing well. I don't know if anybody's gonna pop on, but if not, that's okay. But today I really wanted to talk about kind of creating a good base with foundation and concealer, color correcting if you want to go that route. You don't really have to. And just kind of getting a good foundation going for your makeup routine. I have already primed, I've already moisturized. I moisturize every day with Skin Therapist. It is our heaviest, thickest kind of moisturizer. I use it every day and it's fantastic. And then I did end up priming again with the Men's line, the Cool Down Aftershave. I'm seriously obsessed with it at this point. I think it's the perfect primer, especially under these Limelight products, the wax-based products. I think it's fantastic. So I have already moisturized, I primed. You always want to let that sit for, I don't know, a good 5 or 10 minutes and sink into your skin before you go in with your products. Today I'm going to use a combo of a brush and the Blenderful. I've talked about this before with using the Limelight foundation. I prefer to use a brush to kind of put the layer on first and then go in with the Blenderful and mattify it down a little bit, and just kind of, you know, pull out all of the brush lines, if you will. So that's what we're doing today to create our base. How's everybody doing today? Nobody's gone yet, and that's okay. It's kind of a weird time to be on here, especially for Saturday. I know with the holidays coming, people are busy. I've got 0 shopping done. No, I take that back. I've bought one thing, one measly little present for my mom. And I actually bought it a couple of months ago, so I'm kind of proud of myself on that one, but I definitely need to buy more. I went yesterday and picked up all of the travel documents. Hi Andy, how are you? Long time no talk. I hope the job is going well. I think you've started it, yeah? Started the new one, the new doctor's office. I hope it's going well. You really need to try these products, girl. I need to get you some samples in the mail, so if you're interested, let me know. Let me get your address so I can get you some stuff in the mail. Or you can try it, and then you can join my team. Hey girl, hey. Anyway, so I bought one present so far. I haven't wrapped anything. Nothing's done for Christmas, I swear. I'm such a slacker when it comes to this kind of stuff. I think I'm gonna start early every single year, and then I just don't. I can't do it. I can't keep up. Monday is your 3rd week. That's awesome. Do you love it? Is it great? Do you love the commute in now? You don't have to go as far. Okay, so we have applied the first layer. I always go in and then go in over it with the Blenderful, like I said, to kind of mattify it down, but then also get all of those brush lines out. And then I'll also apply my concealer with the Blenderful. I use a mixture of 2 different colors of concealer. I have concealer number 0 and concealer number 1. I prefer 2 colors because of this. I prefer one of the darker color, which is the number 1 for me. It matches the foundation a little bit closer, and then the 0 for me, I used a highlight. So the one that's close to my face color, I used to actually conceal anything like zits or, you know, moles or anything that I want to actually cover. The lighter one, I used a highlight. I will not put this over any kind of something that I want to conceal, because you are highlighting with this. If you put it over it, it'll bring attention to it. So I usually go in with my finger. This is wax based, so it'll warm up on your finger, right? I apply it where I want with my finger. So this is the number 1. I apply it with my finger, and then I will blend it out with my Blenderful. And what I do, anywhere I'm going to conceal, I put the number 1 down. I know that contradicts what I just said, but we'll get to that in a minute. So I conceal all of my little areas. But then the ones, so that way it like actually covers the bags and stuff, right? But then the ones I want to highlight, I will go in with the highlighted color mixed in with that. So that way it's also not too like, whoa, what is she doing with her life? So we highlight and conceal all at the same time, right? Good. Again, I blend it out first with this, and then I go in with the Blenderful. With concealer, you don't want to really move product, you're just blending it in. You're just kind of patting it down, melting it in with what you've already got going on. You're not trying to, you know, with foundation, you're trying to move it and get everywhere. With concealer, you're not trying to do that, you're just trying to blend it in. We're not swiping, we're patting. And then it blends in just like that because it's already warmed up from your finger. So it kind of just melts back down into the skin and creates your base, right? And then again, I go back in with the Blenderful, and the Blenderful is damp, so it's kind of cooling on the face. Ta-da! And this thing just will not go away. You guys ever get those pimples where it's just like, okay, like, just give up already? Like, it's time. It's time to move on with your life. I get them. It is fact of life, right? What is my hair doing? Ugh. Okay, so that's concealer number 1, concealer number 0 on my face. Now for powder. I have found that I only like to, hi Megan, how are you? I haven't talked to you in a while. How have you been? I only can powder the areas that I conceal anymore to prevent a whole lot of caking. And what I do is I take my translucent powder, this is Limelight as well, in my Z palette. I've talked about this before because the bottoms are magnetic, and I rub my Blenderful in it, and that's how I powder. Why do I do this? Because I have dry skin. This helps to kind of, because the Blenderful is damp, it helps to kind of put the powder on in a non-powdery way, if that makes sense. It doesn't look cakey. It keeps it from getting cakey. There you go. But it also sets the powder down really well. So, good trick for you if you have dry skin and you want to set your foundation with some powder, put it on your wet, damp sponge, the one with your powder. Good trick. Okay, so our base is done. That's good enough for me today. I'm just running some errands. Megan, are you about due for a refill on your foundation? No, you're probably still good, aren't you? That stuff, I swear, will last you forever. You're probably never going to come back to me to need anything because it's just going to keep going and on. It's like the Energizer Bunny foundation, I swear. Hopefully it's still working out for you, but if it's not, let me know if you have any questions or want anything new. I did just order, last night I placed this big order for myself. If you guys didn't see on my group, I had a bunch of rewards points for meeting goals last month. So what that means in Limelight World is it's just free product for me. So I was like, oh yeah. So I bought a huge collection of the skincare kind of stuff, and then also everybody's been ranting and raving about this one in particular color of lipstick. It's Not Telling is what it's called, K-N-O-T, Not Telling. But apparently it's like the perfect nude, and I've never tried it, so I did order that. So I'm excited to show you guys when that comes in what that looks like, and hopefully you guys will be excited about it too. And hopefully it looks okay. I don't know. I'm just going in with a little bit of my bronzer. This is Physicians Formula, it's not Limelight. Just to kind of warm up the skin because that base tends to wash you out a little bit. I kind of bronze tour. Have you guys ever heard of that phrase where it's bronzing and contouring at the same time? That's what I do because I'm lazy. I take a bronzer that is kind of in between shades of a bronzer and a contour, and I bronze tour. So this color, it's kind of, it's warm but also ashy at the same time. I know that totally doesn't make sense, but you're gonna believe me on that one. Just go with it. And then I use a kind of a brush it's a little mushed right now, but it's kind of pointed to kind of get in that hollow. And I bronze tour. That's what I do. I don't usually worry about contouring. If anything, I just kind of put a little bit of bronzer in the hollows of my cheeks. And I go with that. Oh, good, Megan. I'm glad you're still liking it. It's thebomb.com, right? Hopefully, I haven't heard from any of your friends. Maybe your friends want to try it, Kelly and Emily. I think they'd really like it too. But let me know. What am I doing now? Highlighter. Which highlighter do we want to use today? No, not this one. Maybe we'll skip highlighter. We can't skip highlighter. So what I've been doing recently is taking a... I can find my brush. There you are. I've been using eyeshadow for highlighter because all of the highlighters, actual highlighters I have, are too dark. I use them for my summer shades. Sorry guys, I'm like losing my train of thought a lot today. All of my highlighters are too dark because I use them over the summer when I have a tan. So then when in the winter, when I don't have a tan, all of my stuff is too dark. So I'll just use any eyeshadows. What I've been using recently, this is a Tarte palette. Hello. I'll mix this one and this guy together on a little baby brush. And I'll highlight with that instead. So that way, I don't have to go buy any new highlighters. I can just use whatever I got. Done. Right? Because you know me. I don't want to spend any money. Girl, no. I'm not about that life. I've already got something. Oh, I love, love, love a highlighted nose, you guys. Like, shut the front door. Anyway, okay. That's all we're doing on that. We're gonna set it. This stuff, if you have not tried the setting spray yet or the finishing spray, I think is what they call it, from Limelight yet, try it. It is amazing. It is clinically proven to help make your makeup last up to 16 hours. I am getting a good solid probably 13 out of it right now. And that's me running around all day, working, doing stuff, coming home, cooking dinner, dealing with the dog, etc., etc. This stuff is no joke. It is also related to the brand Skindinavia, if you've ever heard them. It's kind of along the same formula as that. So if you like Skindinavia and that kind of high-end brand, you would really, really enjoy this. They also have a new mattifying one that I haven't tried yet because I'm definitely on the dry side, so I do not need any more mattifying. But if you're an oily girl, you would like that as well. We've got options for you. Take a bath in this when you're setting your makeup. It has got the most fine mist I have ever used out of a setting spray. It does not squirt you in the face like some of them do. Some of them you'll buy them and they like shoot you in the face. And it's like, oh, that was way unnecessary. But what I've found, if you find a bottle of anything, of spray for makeup that you found that you enjoy, like I keep this one. This one's a NYX one that I've had forever, but I really like the nozzle on it. When it's empty, keep the bottle and you can just put more product in this. If you hate the, spray nozzle on some other product that you've got, keep the bottle of the one you like and just clean it out and then put the new product in it. So that way, you always have one that sprays really well. Sometimes you can also get duds where they just kind of don't spray well. They're manufactured improperly or something like that. So always keep a bottle that you like and then just put the product in that one. No shame in that game. Hey Nicole, how are you? I haven't talked to you in a while. I was just watching YouTube this morning and I was thinking of you because I was watching all about like drama with Toddy and Too Faced. But yeah, and I thought of you. Megan, yeah girl, get the primer. And those two plum, I almost bought that plum lip ornament last night with my points, but then I decided to go with the not telling instead. But if you get the plum lip ornament and you want it, let me know because you might convince me to buy it myself. Okay, I am literally not doing any eyes today other than mascara. Sometimes I just don't want to do anything and we've got plans tonight, so I'll probably be doing makeup again tonight. Anyways, I'm also not screwing with my eyebrows because I'm just, why? Right? The drama in the beauty world is insane. Like I can't, it's like watching a train wreck. Like I can't look away. It's something, I need to know what's going on and I just want the scoop on everything. I don't know, I heard about some drama with like NikkieTutorials only making $50,000 off of her collab, and I was like, I'm sorry, you're mad at $50,000? Like, the life I don't live, right? Anyway, so I just curled my eyelashes, and then I like to brush them out with a spoolie before I go in with mascara, simply to kind of detangle them and make sure that the product doesn't clump. We don't want no clumping product. I'm sorry guys, I'm so unprepared for this. I just have all of my stuff everywhere. There's not a day that I do not wear this Perfect mascara from Limelight. What I have done, when I first got it, I'll be honest with you, the formula threw me off because it was too wet. I didn't enjoy the wet consistency that it had. So what I did is I dried it out a little bit. I left it like this for a couple hours on my desk here, on my vanity, and I came back and it is now the perfect consistency. I don't like overly wet mascaras because when I put it on, I blink into it and then it ends up kind of flinging it everywhere. But other than that, this stuff is awesome. It is lengthening, it is volumizing, it does everything. It is a one-step fiber mascara, so it does it all within one. So if you ever get a mascara that is too wet, dry it out. If you ever get a mascara that is too dry, do you know what you do to add moisture? Take a little bit of contact solution in the little dropper bottle and drop a few drops of the saline into it. And then wiggle it around and you have just rehydrated your formula. If you're getting low on mascara, buy more, but if you don't have the money right now or want to wait a couple weeks or something like that, add a few drops of the saline and swish it around and it'll kind of revamp the formula a little bit and it'll get a little bit more wear out of it. It's kind of like, you know, if your printer is running low with toner and you just don't want to purchase another one, you shake it real quick, right, and get a little bit more wear out of it. Same with the mascara. Just kind of, you know, tune it to your liking. If it's too dry, wet it up. If it's too wet, dry it out. No problem in that. None whatsoever. Okay, eyelashes are on. Oh, we got a little clumpage. Hold on. We'll fix it. There we go. Okay, better. Good. And then I've got one more thing I want to show you guys. We're going to put on some lipstick. This is like the easiest makeup in the world, I swear. Okay, what are we using today? We're using number 101. It's a beaut. It's a beaut. I love it. It's so perfect for fall. You can put it on top of a lip liner. You don't have to. It's so pretty. I love it. It's just a little bit of fall on your face. And I tell you what, these lipsticks are so creamy. The formula isn't drying at all. If you have chapped lips, it won't be an issue for this stuff. And they last forever. You put them on top of a lip liner and you can eat through them, you can drink through them, it's not a problem. Hey Megan Haynes, how are you? Really long time no talk. How's it been, girl? I hope things are well with you. Okay, that's all I've got going on today. You know what, no one. Let's pump the brakes. Let's add a little inner corner highlight while I'm here to my eyeballs to waken them up a little bit. So I just take a little bit of highlighter on this little bitty pencil brush and stick it right there in the inner corner. Just to wake up the eyeballs a little bit. Right? Because fake it till you make it, girlfriend. Okay, that's better. That makes me feel a little bit more like, hey, I'm here. Okay, all right, that's all I'm doing today. I'm gonna go finish off my hair, run some errands, and then tonight are the zoo lights. I'm pumped. Hopefully it's not too cold. I don't know, we'll see. Nothing a little spiked hot chocolate can't solve, right? Okay, girls, that's it. That's all I've got for you today. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Let me know if you have any questions. I will chat with you girls later. Bye.